Everyone tells you to think rich, to get rich. But here's what they don't tell you. Most millionaires think the opposite of what you'd expect. Today, I'm sharing 5 counterintuitive mental shifts that actual millionaires use but rarely talk about. First, millionaires aren't confident. They're productively paranoid. While everyone preaches confidence, studies show wealthy individuals score higher on anxiety about failure than the average person. But here's the twist. They channel that paranoia into what I call failure infrastructure. Before launching anything, they spend 80% of their time mapping every way it could fail, then building systems to prevent each one. Try this. Before your next project, write 30 ways it could fail. Not to discourage yourself, but to pre-solve problems that blindside confident people. Paranoia paired with action beats confidence every time. Second, millionaires chase boring, not passion. There's a billionaire who made his fortune selling toilet partitions, another from making those little plastic things on shoelace ends. The boring business principle works because boring means less competition. Everyone wants to start the next Tesla. Nobody dreams of revolutionizing portable toilet rentals. But guess which one has a 40% profit margin? Ask yourself, what industry makes everyone yawn? What necessary service does nobody Instagram about? That's your gold mine. Passion is for hobbies. Boredom is for business. Third, millionaires starve their information input. Shocking, right? But here's what I learned from interviewing dozens of them. They consume 90% less content than aspiring entrepreneurs. They follow what I call the one source rule. Pick one mentor, one book, one strategy, and ignore everything else for 6 months. Information overload creates analysis paralysis. Information starvation creates action clarity. This week, unsubscribe from everything except one source that's directly related to your current project. Watch how your execution speed triples. Fourth, millionaires think in microtransactions, not windfalls. Everyone's hunting for the big client, the viral moment, the home run. But millionaires? They're obsessed with the $10 sale that can happen 10,000 times. They ask, what could I sell for the price of lunch that requires zero convincing? Then they find ways to sell it on autopilot. A millionaire I know built wealth selling $7 Excel templates. Not $7,000 consulting, $7, 400 times a day. Your exercise: design something you could sell for less than $20 with a 5-second decision time. Small prices remove friction. Friction is the enemy of scale. Finally, millionaires treat failures as assets, literally. They document every failure in what's called a failure database, recording what went wrong, why, and the specific lesson learned. But here's the kicker. They monetize this database. They sell their failures as case studies, consulting wisdom, or prevention systems. Your biggest losses become your most valuable IP. Start your failure database today. Every mistake is inventory for your future wealth. The millionaire mindset isn't about thinking big, it's about thinking different. Be paranoid, not confident. Chase boring, not passion. Starve your inputs, obsess over tiny transactions, and document every failure like it's gold, because it is. Which one of these surprised you most? Comment below, and I'll share the research behind it.